Hi, this is Chris with Yoko CEO. Today I'm going to walk you through the site that we built for Aerolab. Headquartered in Maryland, they have been designing and building wind tunnels since 1947. They've got a storied history, and they work with organizations all across the world that fall into four specific categories. As you can see, they're outlined here on the homepage. They work with governments, educational organizations and institutions from high schools to universities, and then kind of specific unique schools and our organizations around the world, contractors and commercial entities, and research facilities, building everything as small as wind tunnels that can fit in an office like mine, or a classroom of course, to wind tunnels that are as big as the one that you see here showcased in the picture in the background, which each one of those fan blades is a little over, I believe, 8 feet tall, leading to a wind tunnel that is simply massive and definitely something to behold. I got a chance to check that out in person, and it's just really, really cool. They have worked with hundreds and hundreds of organizations all across the world. We actually got to showcase some of that here on their site, and you can see on their map. These are all of the locations that they've deployed wind tunnels to, be they large or small. You can see there's so many pegs in the US that they're overlapping literally hundreds of times there. But you can also get a little bit more experience and an understanding of who they work with by going in and taking a look at their clients. And you can see they've done tunnels for just tons and tons of countries, and of course states here in the US and cities as well. Beyond that, what we helped them do is help organize their product catalog so that organizations that do need their services can take a look at basically what's on the menu and then decide, hey, these are the types of wind tunnels and systems that we need. And you guys already have the specifications on how to build those and ship them to us, so here's how we want to go about doing that. Or for a lot of the work that they do, it's highly customized, and we provided a resource and the capability for those people to reach out, share some of the specifications they have in mind for what they specifically want to build, and then allow Aerolab and the folks over there to get back to them and say, hey, let's talk about your specifications. What can we build for you? What will it cost? How long will it take? What are the logistics of getting that stood up? Because in some of these cases, they're building things that are literally as big as buildings. So you not only need to have the wind tunnel itself, you've got to have a building to house it in, protect it. You've got to have it connected to power, and there's a lot of other elements that come into play whenever you're building something like this. And the folks over at Aerolab help with all of that. The really fun thing to see with this site is, before we got a chance to work with them, their web presence did basically nothing for them. People weren't contacting them. The site was woefully out of date. And since we've been able to help rebuild it, we not only provided a much nicer, cleaner user interface. It works across mobile devices, tablets, things like that. But it's also made it so that the page ranks very well for search engine optimization. And that's helped land them a lot more new potential clientele through simple search engine queries, as well as people who are familiar with them based on their sterling reputation. It was a lot of fun working with those guys. I love them up there. If you've got any questions about their site, or you've got questions about yours, please feel free to contact us at yokoco.com. That's YOKOCO.com. Thanks, and take care.